Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry it's been a while and the uploads have been a little sporadic. Had some stuff going on at the regular job that's been keeping me busy. So, haven't been able to do much work on this poor Audi. But today we're back. We're getting after it. It's 100 and balls out, so I'm gonna do some work and then I'll catch you up and do some work and catch you up. So, I'll show you where we're at. Last time we were together, we basically got this thing torn down. So that's all well and good. I still got to get some of this stuff off. I'm going to replace the gaskets in here between the block and this bracket. We'll replace the water pump. The gasket in there, I think the water pump's fine, but I'll check it out. Judging by the condition that I've seen some of this other stuff in, I'm betting that I'm going to lose probably this pipe and have to go get a new one. Condition of the water pump, I don't know. It looks fairly new, so compared to some of the other stuff, it's pretty shiny. I don't know what's up with this gasket, but we'll figure that out and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna break this down, get that cleaned up, get new gaskets in there, get that sorted. Also got to pop off the oil pan, get that cleaned up, get that sorted. We've got to clean this up, get these surfaces nice and clean, ready for the new head gasket. Probably will dress the top of these pistons just a little bit, get the extra carbon off of there just because. Oh, and let me show you. We got our cylinder head back from Lobos. As always, looking beautiful, did good work. She's a beaut. So, we've got that ready to go. All 16 new valves in there. Isn't she beautiful? All right, so that's where we're at. Let's get to work. All right, you hooligans. Okay, so I got this side all broken down. Good thing we pulled this off, because the gasket that was on the water pump, we're not even going to talk about that. The thing I've got a dilemma with right now is it's easy to get to the motor mount and you can't see it, but it's all cracked. So I think we're going to find out how much new motor mounts are and how quick we can get them, because I can't think of an easier time to do it. Might as well get after it while we're in here. Okay, so next up, we're going to research motor mounts, see how much those are, maybe get a set of those on order. We're going to flat this off, get this area all cleaned up a little bit, and then we're going to start breaking this down the rest of the way, probably focus on the oil pan. So, here we go. Alright guys, catch you up. So, motor mounts out. In order to do that, I had to hook up the hoist, hold this up. That works out good because now I can get to all the bolts on the oil pan, except I just washed everything, ground is wet. I guess we're going to call it for today. But, check this out. It's a darn good thing we decided to replace these. Here's the passenger side one. Yep, she's toast. I think these are the oil-filled ones. I'm not positive, but I think so. And yeah, there's no oil in that one. And then here's the driver's side one. Look at this. Yeah, that's not good. So, good thing we decided to replace these. Fortunately, less than $100. They're on their way. There's a third one that I gotta go get out. It's a little more challenging and it's up under there. So maybe when I'm doing the oil pan, we'll see. There's that. So, like I said, we got a mess, and I think it's time to call it for tonight anyway. My back is killing me, but it's time to go to the gym. So we're gonna wash up, we're gonna go to the gym, we're gonna have something to eat, and we're gonna get after this tomorrow. Stay tuned. All right, you guys, motor mounts are here. With the engine jacked up, I can get to the oil pan bolts. Oil pan's coming off, we'll reseal that. I got some, wherever it went, some new silicone for that, and a whole case of brake cleaner. So, let's get to work. Alright guys, oil pan's out, obviously. Good news is, as I'm looking in here, I mean, there's some schmutz in there from when I was washing the motor. So I got some water down in, dripped into the oil pan. That's what all that nasty white, brown, yucky stuff is. I don't see any glitter, so that's good news. Now we just got to get her cleaned up, get this edge cleaned up, we'll get the motor cleaned up, get her resealed, bolted back up. Let's go. All right, you guys. Okay, this is all cleaned up. Beautiful. Come over here. We got the new oil pump chain in there. It's a good thing we ended up deciding to do this because I'd have to pull the whole oil pump and everything out the bottom in order to do the chain. So we were going to reseal this oil pan anyway. Good thing we chose to do that. Okay, now we got a storm rolling in. That's going to be fun. Let's get our silicone. Nope, not that one. Oil. That one. Okay, we get our silicone on our oil pan. Get our oil pan in. Get our motor mounts. Get them put in before that gets here. Mark, set, go. Okay, guys. Old and busted. New hotness. Yeah, I think we had a problem. Good thing we bought new ones. All right, guys. Feels good to be to the putting together part. One new one. Two new ones. She's holding herself up. Crane is out of the way. And as you can see, I had to clean up again. So, if you are a fan of the oven cleaner technique, using the good oven cleaner, as it turns out, the AutoZone brake cleaner top fits really nice on there, and then you can use the straw to get into the hard to reach places. So, there you go. And the best news is, we made it before the storm hit. But that's it for tonight. So, you stay tuned. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, guys. It's hot as balls out here still, so all of our cylinders are cleaned up, looking beautiful. Water pump is on. I put a little bit of RTV right there because the top of the water pump was busted out from where they put the wrong gasket in there. So I put a little bit right there. I don't want it leaking right there. We got this on, all new gaskets and everything in here. Power steering pump, AC is back on. We got a birthday party this afternoon, so the rest of this is gonna have to wait, but we'll see about getting the cylinder head put on next. Then we get to deal with that. So, almost there. All right, let's try and get this head on. Here we go. All right, on the upside, we got the head on, got the cams in, got this all torqued down, everybody's happy. The aux pump is back in, the water pump is in, all this cooler stuff is in, alternator goes here, but I'm waiting to put that in until we get the intake manifold on and get this whole wire harness mess sorted. So it's way easier to get past this alternator with the intake manifold on if the alternator is not in there, obviously. We still got to hook up motor mounts, we still got to hook up power steering, we still got to do timing chains, but because this is the A4, we have these variable valve timing, what's it, I forget what they call these ones, but we got these little solenoids that go in here, basically German VTEC, right? So on the exhaust side, we adjust the cam timing with these little solenoids. Timing all of this and getting those solenoids put in there right is a little bit of a trick. So I got to get the book, make sure I do that right. At the same time, we do the timing chains. All that's going to be fun. So that's how far we made it this week. I'll catch you up once we get this all put back together. We get the timing chains on there. Keep an eye on the Instagram. That's probably where you'll see it. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Appreciate y'all. We're at 260. We're making great progress. I got Nova panels going on in the background. Anytime I got a break from this or when I'm stalled on the Audi, we're working on Nova panels. Can't wait till you guys get to see the next step on that. So, stay tuned. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share on your socials. Appreciate y'all.